Hello everybody, thank you. We have another video. We're doing the drawer video we all told you about.
Dad's top drawer.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at some of the stuff that was in his collection from pretty much the 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah, that's right. So my best friend Jay got me into playing baseball and collecting baseball cards, and that was around the 88, 89, 90 time
Yeah, junk
frame.
wax era.
So junk wax era, we used to walk over to a gas station where they had a section that they sold baseball cards.
Cool.
And he was teaching me about it, and one of the things I first bought were team sets. And so the Mets had won the 86 World Series, and so he said, hey, they're a good team. Kevin Mitchell's a good player. That's a team set you ought to buy. So here's one of the first baseball card purchases I ever made. I was about 12 years old.
Cool.
Okay. And so there was another star player then that was really being talked about. Maybe you've heard of this guy.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. So there's
The future stars. I like that. The future stars thing.
Bo Jackson, incredible athlete. You watched the ESPN special on him with me.
Yeah,
What'd you think?
he's amazing.
Two-sport guy, neat human being.
He has cards now, like even in new sets they put him in. Yeah.
So in this Royals set, I'm not going to open it up right now, but there's a George Brett in there. The Royals had some pretty neat people back then. Brett Saberhagen.
Real good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So love Bo. Maybe another time we'll kind of go through my Bo Jackson collection. Here's another one, classic for Phillies fans out there. Mike Schmidt, great hitter.
That's a name you know.
And then
If you're a Phillies fan.
in '89, '89 Fleer,
Love
it's a cool
the
set.
Clemens.
Yeah, so we're Red Sox guys in this house. And, there's an '87 Topps Red Sox set.
Yeah, I
on the
have
wall.
that 87 Clemens. Love the Clemens. Is that his rookie?
No.
No.
But it's cool to see him kind of here. He's
I
looking
like
over
that.
the shoulder.
Yeah.
You can tell here comes 96, 98 miles per hour
Yeah.
power around the corner there. So that's pretty cool. And then there's one player in particular I started to get a lot of his cards, and so I built a collection of Rhino. And so there's the Ryan Sandberg 1990 Fleer. Actually, in the bottom part of my drawer, I have a complete 90 Fleer set.
Yeah.
So
And despite it was kind of the junk wax era, you still managed to like pull out some really great cards and stuff.
yeah.
And have a great collection, which we're going to show you some of those really cool
I had
cards.
fun with it. This is 89 Topps Traded Series. So players move teams, or sometimes you get a late in season rookie. I've got most of the 89 Topps
Was
set.
King Griffey in that top set, or was he in the 90? Because I know he has 89 rookies in Upper Deck. And
Yeah, I believe he has an 89 Topps rookie. I might be incorrect on that.
no, I
but
think I saw it the other day, yeah.
just kind of give you a feeling of it. Terry Francona, Cito Gaston, Blue Jays manager, Bob Guerin for the Yankees. So, there's Tom Gordon. His nickname was Flash. Tom Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Greg for the Braves. So it's kind of cool. All right, so just put that aside. But that's 89 Topps Traded. And that was kind of a thing that I think developed more in that junk wax era. People are seeing demand for baseball cards, and so some traded sets or special sets came about.
Cool.
This one I'd be curious to know if people comment. This is the 89 Fleer MVP. And somewhere on here, I think it says it. Yeah. See the Toys R Us?
Toys R Us.
The Toys R Us exclusive. So
Toys R Us did that. I never knew.
cracked into
That's
this one
funny.
before, but try to get Darryl Strawberry, Kirby Puckett. Oh, there's a McGwire.
Yeah,
Right,
Donnie baseball there.
Oh, love to watch Greg Maddux pitch. Man, that guy could make hitters look silly. Dwight Gooden, a lot of power there. Clemens, Canseco, George Brett, Boggs, Steve Bedrosian, George Bell. Just lots of. There's Will the Thrill, Eric Davis, another good Cubs player, Andre Dawson.
Just some stars. I mean, going through, you see this
Earl
MVP.
Hershiser. That is a cool guy.
Yeah, it says Fleer Baseball MVP. So
Yeah.
that is wow. There's some just big names in there. That's just fun.
A lot of great memories. Dave Winfield for the Yankees fans out there. Todd Worrell for Cardinals fans. So that's a fun set.
That's just fun to look through because nothing bad in there, pretty much.
Cool
yeah.
compilation of some of the stars of the late 80s, early 90s. This one is still in its original packaging. It's 89 Fleer update. And I'm just going to keep it that way. But there's some cool cards in there. I think there's just like a Jerome Walton rookie card. And other highly touted rookies of that time are in this set. So
Cool.
And 89 Fleer in itself is a really neat set.
Cool. And how about you show us like maybe some cards you had in your collection, like you know, maybe
Yeah.
some of the star things that you
Oh,
had.
I'm going to get to that right here. Real quick, I'll show you just a couple other things.
Cool.
Upper Deck was a major innovation.
Love
in
that
my
Mark
time.
McGwire.
And you guys, collectors out there, you know prices today. You can see prices I was paying as a 12, 13-year-old
That
kid
Mark
back
McGwire
then.
is still a decent price card, I believe.
Maybe.
But it's a pretty card.
Yeah, the A's were really good. They played in the Earthquake Bay Area series in '89. The San
Yeah.
Francisco Giants and Oakland Athletics were playing. And prior to one of the ball games, they were broadcasting live, and an earthquake hit the area, messed
Dang.
up things in the stadium, postponed the game. So anyway, that's kind of cool. I'm tempted, if you'll bear with me, I'm just going to open up this Royals set because I'm pretty sure there's a Mr. Bo Jackson in here. Yeah. So there's George Brett. We were talking about him. Great hitter. Brett Saberhagen, unique motion, very effective
Yeah, some
pitcher.
really good players on here, but...
And there's Bo Jackson.
there's who we're looking for.
Yeah. So
He's huge. Like, look at him. Like,
Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football. There's a lot of things Bo knows. So,
yeah, that was the series, right?
Yeah, it was pretty
Bo
cool.
knows.
Big Nike campaign around that. Upper Deck was really cool, and so I bought the 1990 Upper Deck high number series. So maybe off camera, that'd be something for us to look up, see, you know, what might be inside of there. I'm pretty sure I've opened this in the past.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
take a look and see. I think I kept everything sealed up pretty well. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with this too much.
Oh, and
But we
I'd
got a
like
complete
to
set
point
there.
out this right here is the fraud sticker, and that was a
Oh.
new thing Upper Deck started doing, so people couldn't, you know,
So
copy
you know it's
them.
a legit card.
Yeah, and I thought that was it was like kind of new, that idea to try to stop
Yeah.
counterfeits.
All right, so we're going to go quickly through some of my favorites and some of my best cards. I'm just going to hit these fast. McGwire, rated rookie from 87
That's
Donruss.
sweet.
Some cool old Rhino cards. There's a Fleer. I believe that's a rookie card. Oh, these are cards that were made at my dad's film plant. They were actually experimenting with could they make cards of a different stock. So that's kind of a different thing, but that was cool. Another great Rhino card.
Oh,
Ryan Sandberg,
Reggie.
he was a complete hitter and fielder. He's
Yeah.
a great guy. Oh, sorry about the drop there. Here's Reggie Jackson, autographed.
Wow.
You see that card's a little bit off center. Neat story with this. My uncle was fixing up old vehicles, and Reggie Jackson liked one of his classic cars and bought it. As part of the deal, he got some signed cards from Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, he's flashing those shades there.
And so
Yeah.
this signed Reggie Jackson card came from Reggie Jackson to my uncle, and then came to me at Christmas time.
That is cool. And then,
This was the one I dropped in the background, 89 Tops.
yeah, it comes
Randy Johnson.
from one of those sets. I think I just pulled them
Yeah.
out to show people. So,
Some people are really familiar with 89 Fleer Randy Johnson. This is the Tops. There's Ken Sr. And
Yeah.
some more Ryan Sandberg.
Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield's big deal in 89. There's the Donruss. Frank Thompson.
Yeah. Will Clark. That's a cool one.
Yeah, Donruss rookie.
King Griffey.
I like that Ken Griffey Jr. card. Look at his follow through on the
Yes.
swing. That was a score of Rondell White for the Expos.
That is really cool.
Nationals fans now will appreciate Les Expos. Saw an Expos game one time in
Yeah.
Montreal. It's
You
my
did?
first pro game.
Yeah, and we see the Nationals now.
Here's an autograph, Steve Avery. Really talented lefty for the Braves. He was
Cool
the number one
auto.
draft
He
pick.
has a cool auto, Cal Ripken there.
There's Cal Ripken Jr. It's a good
It's a
Fleer
neat
card.
card.
Here's a Sport Flicks Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
We could have a whole thing about Sport Flicks.
There's like a
sometime.
Nolan Ryan one, isn't
Yeah,
there? That's
oh,
really cool. You have
I
a
like
couple
him.
of those.
Yeah, Sport Flicks, like some people thought it was going to be a hit, turned out to be a bomb, but I thought they were fun. It was just, the hologram idea was nice, but it also kind of made it difficult to see the different angles.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons, I guess it didn't take off. I don't know how I got this Michael Jordan basketball card, but
That's a cool card.
I like it.
We need to look that one up.
I'm going to
We
put
need-
it back there with my Michael Jordan story.
So let's get through these and see what other cool stuff we have.
Walter Payton football card, 89 Tops, Nolan Ryan. Really
Yeah.
like Nolan Ryan. I got to sort these out a little better in my Ryan Sandberg collection.
Oh, yeah. And this next card that's coming up is what I want to talk about. This is the 85, I think, USA national team.
Well, he was on the national team in 84. It's an
84.
85
It's
card.
an 85 card. And that was hot. I heard somewhere that that was actually selling when he was chasing the home run thing for like $200
Wow.
at one point. That was a super hot card, and it still is if it grades high. But you know, you can get a raw one for like $10 now.
Ty Griffin. I don't know anything exceptional about him, but I love the Georgia Tech logo. That's my alma mater. So
#1 draft pick thing.
Picked up a Ryan Sandberg there from a card shop for a couple bucks.
Ryan Sandberg.
There's a couple other things here. Here's Tom Glavine, rookie prospect. Quite a prospect. He turned out to be a star pitcher for the Braves, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at that sidearm.
Yeah, I think he won Cy Young Award at one point. And neat thing about Glavine, he was a star hockey player. He was an NHL caliber hockey player. And then this guy, really neat story. Got more of him in my collection. Jim Abbott from Michigan. Didn't have a hand on one of his arms and was still a major league pitcher and quite good at it. Played for the Angels.
You gotta admire that. So
right.
let's get to some of the stuff in the back we've got.
Back corner.
Yeah, let's see.
Right.
We got some Michael Jordan stuff.
So I kept ticket
Other
stubs
stuff.
of games I went to. Here's where I went to Durham Bulls one time. And then these are from the Greenville Braves because I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville Braves.
Yeah. When I lived there in South Carolina, I played on the American Legion baseball team. There's our 95 schedule. And you'll see G Braves Stadium, which means our home games were played at a Double-A minor league stadium.
That was cool. That must
Greenville
be
Braves
cool.
Stadium. I kept stuff like from the paper because I grew up a Braves fan. So here's something from the local paper talking about,
It's
you know.
cool. The cards on there.
Yeah, Greenville's a good beginning. So you've got people like David Justice and Mark Lemke who came through Greenville before they made the Braves. The Braves had quite a dynasty for a while. And so a couple stories about the Braves. We'll wrap up on this. One is I've got these 89 Southern League Greenville Braves baseball cards. I don't know I haven't looked at this since I got
Let's go
this.
through it. Let's see what's in it. I'm curious. Who did these?
It's kind of like a pack break.
Is that like Fleer?
It says 89 Pro Cards Incorporated. So it's like some off-brand. And let me just hit through these real quick. If I see anybody that I know of that's a star.
This is a neat set.
Brian Hunter ended up playing pros, I believe.
That's cool. Just go through there and see who made it, who didn't.
Yeah, I'm going to keep
It's
moving
really
through these
cool.
guys. It was fun. I got to pitch on the mound at that stadium a few times. And
It looks like a nice stadium from what you can see in the
it
background.
is. Yeah. I had fun out there. Mike Stanton, I believe he was made it to the pros.
Cool.
And let's see who else. Anybody else in here who made it to the show?
The show. That's a video game.
Oh.
People really like that. I played some like baseball games on my phone, and that was fun. A couple repeats
All
there.
right.
That was cool.
No big major stars that
But
came
a
out
few
of that.
pros.
Hey, for me, that's kind of like a pack break because I have not looked at that in forever. Now, final story. When I was growing up, there was this famous basketball player, Michael Jordan. We referenced him earlier. And for a while, he took a break from basketball and did a stint in baseball.
Yeah.
And he played for the Chicago White Sox for a bit. And their minor league team was the Birmingham Barons. And so here I've got an 89 upper deck of Michael Jordan in a White Sox uniform.
Looks like a pretty card to you.
Oh, it is. It's in great condition.
I'm telling him he needs to grade that one possibly because it's just so nice.
Not a bad idea. I pulled this from a pack.
Really?
And I think look at the numbering. There's SP1. So it's a special card. And so this was talking about Michael Jordan's journey in baseball.
Wow.
So, pretty cool.
And there's that fraud protection stuff again, right there. That was cool.
So I was mentioning that I played in the Greenville Stadium, and I saw the Greenville Braves there. Well, Michael Jordan for a time played for the Birmingham Barons, and came and played against the Greenville Braves, and I saw him as a baseball player.
Oh, that must have been fun.
I saw him he got to first base, and then he stole second, and it took him all of about 7 steps. I'd never seen a steal that looked quite like that.
He just walked pretty much. He could walk and be fastest running almost.
There he is on the cover of Beckett. I used to collect Beckett all the time, and you see that same card featured there that I had pulled from the pack. So that's a cool connection for me.
And then a Ryan Sandberg there, favorite player.
Just one of my favorite players. He was my favorite position player. John Smoltz, Nolan Ryan, my favorite pitchers. So we'll probably stop there. But thanks for the stroll down memory lane.
Definitely. And everybody, 2020 Bowman was pushed back, But I have some new Bowman, the Mega Box from 2019. So we'll just go over that, looking for Wander Francos, and looking forward to that. This was really fun, so make sure to like and subscribe.
I think these were the best two of the bunch.
Oh, yes.
All right.
That was cool.
Good show. Thanks.
Thanks for viewing.